Welcome to Precision Machinery's Tech Tips. I'm Josh. Did you know that this guide actually grows and shrinks depending on the environment that it's in? In a colder temperature, it's going to be smaller. In a hotter environment, it's going to be a little bit bigger. Temperature plays a huge role in everything we do in industrial environments. It's one of the first indicators we look to if there's going to be normal operation or potentially signs of trouble. One of the places that we've never been able to get a great read in temperature, know what's going on really well, is in the saw box, and particularly the saws themselves. But what if we could measure temperature of those saws in real time? So this saw guide right here has a temperature sensor in it right now. That temperature sensor looks like this. It's wireless, it's compact, it's small, it's downright amazing. Let's take a look at how that's mounted in the guide. So as you can see, the sensor is held in place by the Babbitt pad. I want to take that sensor out. It's that easy. Replace it with a different one. Again, very simple and straightforward. So we've got the sensor in the guide. We actually are seeing information feedback from our saws now. I'll show you what that looks like. On the screen here, you see a typical HDA gang saw setup, and there's a great deal of information displayed. On the left-hand side, there's a pictorial representation of the guide, saws, and arbors. There are 6 sensors on each the top and bottom arbor for 12 in total. There's a visual display of the sensors as they warm up, as well as a real-time temperature reading for each sensor. So we can set ranges so the sensors will alarm or flag at different temperatures. And this particular example, you can see they're set up to flag around 20 degrees. And for our friends in the US, don't worry, we can change this to Fahrenheit. Now these sensors are just on the desk in our office here, and they're getting warmed up by touching them with my hand. But you can see that you are getting a real-time feedback. On the right side of the screen, you see a graphical representation that shows you a trend line and temperature over time. Additionally, we can access historical data from days, weeks, or even years ago. Years ago, one of my friends who's worked in the sawmill industry his entire life said, "If only the saws could talk to me." Well, now they're starting to have a voice. We so often are reacting to catastrophic failure and trying to make decisions based on that. Now we can start to be predictive in what we're doing. I don't have to tell you all the parameters you could tweak based on saw temperature. Another fellow we work with said a few weeks ago, he can tell whose saws are in the machine by the different temperatures that he sees on his feedback. At any rate, that's temperature sensing. And this has been Tech Tips. I'm Josh. Remember, for precision results, you gotta have precision machinery.